First down and his way right up the middle. He is one of the hardest running, almost impossible to tackle at times, Chris Ivory.
He has the football in his hands, and you said it right, Jim. He runs hard, he's not afraid of contact, and he can break.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups on the defensive side. This is third down. The Jets get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Fitzpatrick's got it in the gun. And that's going to be a 3 and out. Quigley will be called on now to punt the football. No chance to return this one as that punt is headed to the sidelines. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
The Dolphins take it from the 38. Got a big lane. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. Offense lining up here after picking up more than 30 on the previous play. Bites off the hit.
Got to give the defense credit here, Jim Nantz. Good job on the option play. They just attacked the offense. The quarterback kept the football, but there's nowhere to run, and he lost yards.
The Dolphins bring in an extra tight end for this play. Here's the handoff. Running room. Touchdown! What a run! And Phil, what a way to make a statement by scoring so early in this game.
You know, Jim, I love making statements, and that's what this team did. They went out there and told the opposition, we are better, we're tougher, and take that.
Powell's going to run this one out. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Jets offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive.
What's going to happen, those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting us back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Second down and a long way to go. And Ivory's marked down at the 19.
Well, but it's third long early in the game. As a quarterback, as an offense, you just be very careful of this situation and just try not to make a big mistake.
The Jets come out with a split backfield. Third and 11. Throws the pass. Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up fourth down. Short series this time for the offense. Quigley will be called on now to punt the football. Landry's got it on the return. Is there to make the tackle.
The Dolphins love this type of play. Of course, everybody would. When you get a good punt return, that's what you want. And, of course, it helps when you have an explosive punt returner back there.
The Dolphins offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last possession ended in a touchdown. Phil, let's see if they can do it again.
Very well done. Love what I saw out there on the offense the last time. They mixed it up and they showed a lot of confidence. You can see
no one's going to get him now. Taking it all the way home for the touchdown. Touchdown! That touchdown provides them with a solid advantage midway through the first.
Yeah, you know, I got news for the defense. They are allowed to try to stop the opponent's offense. So far, they have put up no resistance. They are getting pushed around all over the field.
Powell's going to drop to a knee here, so this will come out to the 20. The Jets offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know, the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
Breaks free. Still on his feet. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. Brings the play to an end.
As a quarterback, you got to know when to get rid of the football. That time, he just holds on it too long, takes the hit, and fumbles it. Bad job.
The Dolphins' offense, Phil, is on a roll right now with touchdowns coming on each of their last two possessions. Can they make it 3 in a row right here?
Well, we're going to find out. I like their chances. What have we seen that makes us think that they're not going to come out there and get it done? They're playing on his way.
The 10 inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
That's a nice job by the quarterback that time, Jim. What he saw on the defense, the end man to the line of scrimmage. For it.
Handled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need 1-0. The ball is fumbled. Johnson's going to make the tackle.
One of the reasons why you put all those fast guys on your kicking team, so when that football comes loose like it did then, your guys can react and recover the fumble.
First down at the 21. Gets the handle here. Cromartie's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Jets defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards.
Breaking huddle at the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
2nd and 13. An open lane. Williams is in on the tackle.
Well, this early in the game, to watch the opposing offense march down the field and get inside the 20, this keeps the defense, they might be shaking a little, but if they stop them here to a field goal try or worse, that'll get their confidence back.
That picks up 7.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
So, first and goal to go. Pryor's the one who made the big stop.
Oh, man, can you imagine how quick this has to happen, Jim? You're the quarterback. You're going down the line. All these defensive players, they're so fast. He keeps the football in the option play. Didn't fool anybody. He gets hit and loses a couple yards.
The Jets defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. It's a great fleet of receivers, but the most underrated of all might be Jarvis Landry out of LSU.
Jarvis Landry is just one of those wide receivers who brings attitude and energy to your offense. You just got to find different ways to get him the football.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Wilkerson takes him down.
When you blitz on third down, you hope to get to the quarterback. Here's why. Because there are less defensive backs back there. the chances of giving up the big play are pretty high. But the rush, they're quick enough. They get there, and they sack the QB.
The Dolphins turn the ball over on downs.
Well, it's 4th and long. You got a big lead. You decide to go for it. I don't understand why you would do it. They try it. It doesn't work, and it's about the only bad thing they've done here all day long.
The Jets will try to put a little drive together and not give the football away, Phil, as each team seems to treat it like it's a hot potato.
Well, sometimes it is a hot potato. Did you know back in 1985, Jim, I set a record for fumbles in a football season? It wasn't easy to do, but I accomplished it. It was a lot of hard work, and I got it done.
2nd down and 12. They'll go ground. That's a gain of only a yard.
Ivory's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Early in the second, and the defense comes up with the play, giving the ball back to their offense, looking to add to their already huge lead.
Absolutely. When you have it rolling on both sides of the ball for this team right now, but especially on offense, you don't pull back and start getting conservative. You stay aggressive, you look for big plays, and you try to end this game here in the second quarter.
That return's good for about 23.
The Dolphins know there's 3 parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
As we get ready to start this drive, partner, talk about the main reasons why this offense has been able to stake themselves to this lead early.
Well, it always starts with the offensive line performing well. Then you get an offensive coordinator that has confidence in the plays he's called, so he lets it go, and we're seeing tremendous play from the quarterback.
No doubt about it. Touchdown.
Well, Jim, you know, I didn't want to do this when I was playing run the option. I just wanted to give all the credit and let the running back score. I mean, I could have done this, and, of course, you know I'm lying when I say all that, but good job by the quarterback faking them out and scoring on the option.
He'll have a chance to take off. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Dolphins defense, Phil, has been truly dominant here today.
Sometimes when you see a game like this, you go, oh, it might be boring, but this defense has been so dominating and so active in what they're trying to do, it's been fun to watch.
The Jets will take the snap from the 25. And Ivory's brought down after picking up only a yard. Ivory, the lone setback this time. The Jets snap it at the 26. Taylor's the one who brings him to the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Jets take it from the 33. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
Hey, you throw the pass on 3rd and short, hoping to catch the defense off guard, and it did not work. The defense is ready. Good job by the defensive players.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. A look at Odell Beckham Jr. right there. He's been less a part of their attack than is the norm for him. It hasn't cost them, though, as they've managed to grab the lead here in the first half.
Anytime you have a star wide receiver and he is not playing well, even though your team is winning, he feels like he's losing. So get him involved in the game. Give him some easy catches so he can pick his confidence up and he can be a part. And, man, you can go on and find a way to get this done.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down.
Last play before the 2-minute warning.
Looking long. What a one-handed catch. Halftime. 2 minutes away. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the 1st half. 1st down following the long play.
Let's go.
It's wide open. Shakes off the tackle.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He steps out of bounds to stop the clock.
First down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Another touchdown to increase the lead.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal. When you score, now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Jets are ready to return the kick. Howell's got it. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Dolphins have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today. Second down after the incompletion.
The Jets at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Fitzpatrick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Powell's handed the football. We're nearing the half, and in the locker room at halftime, this offense is going to have to adjust.
Well, they better make some adjustments, and I'll just say this to them and to the whole football team. It's not about winning the game. It's just about playing hard and doing the right thing now. Don't look at the scoreboard, and if you get some breaks and you play great, maybe then you'd have a chance to get back into this game.
Beckham's got a chance this time. Gains 16.
Beckham, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very, that's the answer.
The Dolphins have had a smart and snappy first half, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sounds like the way I dress. Smart and snappy. That is me. But, you know, hey, it's been a good first half for the offense. They want to keep it going. I'm sure they will.
Charging ahead. Tackle down at the 46-yard line.
He's got no chance here, Jim. They are waiting for this run. Quarterback runs. We see it almost by every team in the league every single week. Defenses are alert for it. They show good discipline, stay in position, and make the tackle for one game.
He's into the open. Muscles through the defender. And in for the touchdown. Nearing the half, and this one is a laugher.
Oh, well, yeah, one team's pretty happy about it, but how about on the losing end of it? How would you feel like to be being blown out here right before halftime? It's a terrible feeling, and I don't know if you can regroup in the second half.
The Dolphins now getting ready to kick it away. And he'll start his return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. And Ivory's ready to take the field again in what's been a subpar first-half performance so far, Phil.
Yeah, listen, he's ready to get some yards. I know that. He needs some positive plays to give him self-confidence. Even running backs, just like quarterbacks, they need some positive feedback to take advantage of that and really get moving.
This will most likely be the final play before the half ends. The Dolphins are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The defense needed to slow this game down. That timeout might be very useful. Now they're ready to go. Takes a knee. Mercifully, the first half has come to an end. We have a blowout on our hands here today. Larry is coming up with some very one-sided highlights. Picks up the football at the 6. And the tackle is made. The offense will start their drive from about the 31. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. The Dolphins snap it at the 31. Wide to the left. And that's Cromartie in on the stop. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on 1st down. The Jets come out in a dime package. Going for the home run. The play is made by Beckham. That's another reception, giving him 2.
You throw it deep for a lot of reasons. One, You're hoping for the big play, maybe a touchdown, but also you got to think about interference. You can get that a lot of times, but that was a nice throw and catch. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Keeps churning ahead.
Tick, 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 tick. That's what we're trying to do. Make that clock keep running down. You got the offense out there. You got a big lead in the second half. Every first down you get shortens that football game.
First and goal from the 10. They'll go ground. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
The Dolphins have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
Stepping up to the line of scrimmage, the 5-yard line. Second and goal from the 5. Slashes to touchdown. They're just running it up. This is going to be a true statement win for them today.
They are serving notice to the rest of the NFL that this is what they want to do the rest of the year, and that is be sharp on offense, be physical on defense, and this is what can happen. You can win in a blowout.
They're setting up the return. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Dolphins have displayed a phenomenal defense here today, and I think you would agree, Phil. That's the reason they're in position to win this game.
Yeah, the defense has been incredible. So aggressive, so full of emotion, running around. Every time you see a tackle, there's like 7 guys on the defensive side around the ball carrier. So that's awesome defense. That's why they're winning this game here so far today.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. It's a two-tight-end formation. Second down and 10. And Ivory's got it on the handoff.
Ivory's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Jets will set up. The 44 is the first down line. Third and 6. The pass is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Dolphins went into the locker room at halftime with the big lead. They did not come out in the second half and change their demeanor at all. The intensity is still there, Phil.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Usually you go in at halftime, you lose some of that momentum, you lose that emotion, but they did not. They have come out here and they continue to play hard.
He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Wide to the left. Worry about injuries with your quarterback, but when he runs the football at will like this, how do you not call his number again?
Well, you keep calling his number, and you hope your quarterback is smart enough not to take chances to get that extra yard or two like your NFL running back. Get down to the ground when the play is over.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Got a big lane.
Nice job by the quarterback that time, breaking that tackle and picking up a few extra yards.
Jubilation on one sideline, anguish on the other, and we're headed to the fourth in a blowout. We'll be back after this. The fourth quarter about to get underway, and there's not much left to do in this one other than to run out the clock.
Yeah, that's what you hope to do on the side. When you're winning a game like this, you want to run the clock out. And you know what, Jim? On the other side, they want that clock to run too, because they're just trying to find a way to get out of this game. The Jets defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Shakes off the hit. They're going to run it right. The blowout continues. Another touchdown. And that just adds to what was already going to be a lopsided victory.
Well, you and I have done a few lopsided wins, but this one will be right at the top of the list, and right from the very start. You know, we heard it from the coaches. They had a lot of confidence in their team today, and boy, their team came out. They were sharp, and they got it done.
Takes it from the 2. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Dolphins' defense, Phil, has been the story of this game.
Yeah, so few words. That's not like you. Usually it takes more words than that to describe what's going on, but you're right. They've been dominating physically, just getting it done. And if they keep this up, there's no way the other team's going to win.
Looking middle that time, and it's incomplete. Second down following that incompletion. Fitzpatrick's going to take it from the gun. And he's taken down.
Well, that's a sign of a good defense. When you can sack the quarterback, when you're just rushing the defensive lineman, you don't need any tricks, you don't need any blitzes. Man, that's talent.
It'll be third down. Powell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. The Jets will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. Running room. Ball's on the ground. Recovery by the offense. And they are all over Marshall. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Beckham's got it on the fair catch as the offense heads out now. The Dolphins have a lot of bounce in their step as they retake the field here. They've scored on 3 straight drives and built up a very nice lead for themselves.
Yeah, confidence is a great thing. And when you have confidence, you can go out there and you can get it done. And that's what we see. They're excited. No matter who takes the field for the football team, you can see the excitement, the emotion, and they're taking advantage of it. Well, that's really good to picking up some yards.
2nd and 4 following the run. The Jets with a nickel look here on defense. Slashes to the left side. And that'll be a gain of about 2. Now looking at third down. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Third down. Back now in this one, and time is running out here in the fourth quarter. They bring in the extra tight end. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Davis there to take him down.
What a job by the quarterback that time. You don't see it often, but this guy is big and strong. Breaks tackles down the field. How about that? And picks up all those yards.
Wide to the left. Has space. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put two hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
Searching for space to the right.
Always good to have these types of runs. Hey, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to. And also, it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second and 6. Slashes to the left side. Feet first, gives himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Now cutting to the right side, looking for some open space.
Well, Jim, if they got the lead, there's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage, and a loss of 1.
That time the quarterback runs the option. Well, it takes too long to develop, Jim, and that time the defense is ready, and they tackle him behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Second and goal from the 3. Charging ahead. They break through. Tackle him behind the line. For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.